Welcome to the Armor Men's Health Hour with Dr. Mystery and Donna Lee.
Hello and welcome to the Armor Men's Health Hour. I'm Dr. Mystery, your host, here as always with my co-host, Donna Lee.
That's right. You know, I look exceptionally radiant these days because of our special guest, but we'll tell you about her in a minute.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way. Self-love is the most important love, they say.
I do love me.
I'm a board-certified urologist, and this show is brought to you by NAU Urology Specialists. It's a practice that we started in 2007. We have 4 medical offices, a lot of amazing medical providers, and we really take care of the entire panoply.
Oh, big word, big word. Panoply?
All of it?
Is that like porte-cochere? You use that word one day too. And
I don't know.
Keep going.
Of urologic conditions, from kidney stones to bladder cancer, from, what do we say? We take care of you from the...
Nipples to the knees.
That's right. Depending on how well endowed you are, even below the knees.
Oh, hey. That's called a dangly part.
That's the dangly part. This is a men's health show, and we often talk about conditions that men ask us about, like PSA measurements or enlarged prostate. We have what I think is a very holistic medical practice. We take care of a lot of weight loss. We do sex health with therapists. And where are our offices, Donna, and how do people get a hold of us?
You can visit us in Round Rock, North Austin, South Austin, or Dripping Springs. Our phone number during the week, and you can ask for me and chit-chat with me. It's 512-238-0762. Our website is armormenshealth.com. Our email address to ask all these amazing questions. Send us your questions. We'll answer them anonymously every single weekend. armormenshealth@gmail.com. And you can listen to our podcast wherever you listen to podcasts.
We're worldwide.
We are worldwide. I heard you can tell your Alexa to play the Armor Men's Health Hour, and it'll play a segment.
We'll
Have
see.
you done that yet?
Hopefully Alexa doesn't censor us.
I'm sure she does. I'm sure we've offended Alexa.
So today we have a special guest.
That's right. She makes me pretty.
She is from one of our most amazing partners, Victory Medical Center.
In South Austin, Westlake, and Cedar Park.
How big are they?
They're pretty big. They see like 6,000 patients a month.
Gosh, that's a big practice.
It's a lot.
And their urologic needs, we are happy to service whenever we are called to do so. And so as a partner for so many patients, we love to kind of talk about how many cool, amazing things they do, because they're like a primary care practice that you wouldn't normally see. Or
Right.
They don't just do primary care. They do so many things.
Primary care is the base.
That,
and then
that
there's
take care of everything.
service levels on top of that, like allergy, compounding pharmacy, wellness, aesthetics, med spa.
In our
Speaking of,
in our literature in urology, increasingly we're seeing more and more men do aesthetics-related procedures, whether it be penile enlargement, adjustments to their scrotum, things like that on the genital area. But that's really just more reflective of men being more open to aesthetics procedures in general. So I thought what I would do is have Andrea from Victory Med Spa come in and talk to us about what are some of the more common aesthetics-related procedures that men get. What are some of the barriers for them to feel comfortable to do it? And, I'd love to talk about costs.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot for joining us today.
Hi, thank you for
Hi.
having me. I would say one of the most popular is going to be Botox and fillers. Most people don't want to get it, men especially, because they think it's going to feminize them, when it actually doesn't. It brings back youthful volume, and it can actually make them look more masculine rather than more feminine.
So when you look at Botox, you're looking at ways to remove wrinkles. So I've heard women get wrinkles. I don't see wrinkles anymore.
We don't.
Not
Everybody's pretty Botox. But I've heard, women are going to get crow's feet around the eyes, and then that line above the head, which I'm sad goes away, because that's how I knew I was in trouble.
right? Yeah, you don't know now.
Yeah, now I don't
You're
know. Now it's just a secret.
I'd like to say that I'm really 70 years old, but Andrea makes me look closer to 49.
I was going with
20. So where do men usually get Botox?
Usually the same areas as women, between the eyebrows, which we call the frown lines, crow's feet, and forehead. A lot of them wait too long to get it, and then they've got deeper wrinkles. So I say start preventatively.
That's
for
right.
Sure.
And then the fillers, a lot of people get around the lips because they feel sunken. Are there other areas that men get sunken?
Men lose a lot in their cheeks and under eyes. So you'll start to feel like you look a little tired. So we'll put fillers under there and soften it up really nicely and just make it look a little bit more youthful. And in the cheeks especially, you can actually make a man look more masculine by adding cheek volume.
Yes, I mean, if you get the cool sculpting done for the under the chin,
Yes.
and some filler on the chin, I mean, Clark Gable, is that a person?
Yes, it is a person
Okay,
that you
John
don't
Wayne?
know.
No, I don't know John Wayne. Okay,
You need a more ethnic person.
Somebody, that's right. Somebody more ethnic. That's right. My name is Dr. Mystery. That's my
right.
real name. and so, how long do these fillers last? How long does the Botox last?
Usually Botox is going to last about 3 to 4 months. We say come in pretty regularly, maybe 3 to 4 times a year. And then fillers can last you up to 2 years, but most people come in about 9 to 12 months to get a touch-up.
And
That's like me.
now some men may not be that interested in getting fillers and Botox, but they're going to have blemishes and other things on their face, or maybe even on their arms and things like that are embarrassing to them and really kind of belie their age. Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we do the BBL laser, which is broadband light, and that can actually get rid of the sun damage and any redness. So a lot of men come in with sunspots, even on their hands or on their face, and they're like, where did I get these from? The sun usually, and from just pure aging. So we can actually get rid of those in 1 to 3 treatments.
I remember once you told me about how men on their left side will have more blemishes. And I said, why do you think that is? And you said, because they're driving around in the sun,
Yes,
especially truck
definitely.
drivers.
And they don't wear sunscreen.
It's just it's constant sun on this side of their
Yes,
face. So
yes.
you can help with that too.
Definitely. And
For all
I
those
do
truck
promote
drivers
sunscreen.
listening, come see Andrea.
Yes.
Sorry. Continue.
So beyond because for me the interest is in introducing men to kind of remove any kind of stigma they have of approaching aesthetic services. What are some things that you would try to convince a man to try to get over some of these, things that they
Stigmas.
have engraved in them?
Because it's not feminizing and it's making you look manly. It's just keeping your youthfulness. I think a lot of men think, oh, that's a girl thing. I don't need to do that. But we should all keep up with ourselves and self-love.
That's right.
For me,
Like
for
me.
me, it was getting my feet done.
Oh, you got a
Yes,
pedicure?
yes.
It's called a pedicure.
The moment,
Not-
the moment
not
I
a
had
foot treatment.
the moment I had my feet done, I was like, these women have been hiding something from us.
for years.
The place gave us a beer and then took care of my feet for an hour. I could not believe it.
Wow.
I was pissed.
You didn't know about the
You're
secret?
looking for a pedicure? You want a pedicure gift certificate? I want a pedicure gift certificate. This is very
Were you
relaxing.
with my husband that day? 'Cause he gets a pedicure quite often.
Michael does love his pedicures, but I don't do it with a friend. That's kind of weird.
That's
I
weird.
would just stick to yourself. This is self-love time. So it showed me that maybe getting well, I was like, well, if this is how good the feet feel, I mean, are there other things that I don't know about? That
Imagine
are getting done
Botox.
Right?
How good that feels.
And then I got my hair done by like a real salon, and I was like, that's beautiful.
I wish everybody could have seen that head
I do too.
flip. That was perfect.
Considering I'm bald,
That's right.
that was even funnier.
Well, Andrea can make you feel pretty, guys.
And then a massage. That's really good too.
Lord. He's gone crazy.
I'm telling you, you guys
Andrea,
have been hiding this stuff.
What are your favorite men things to treat?
I love doing the under eyes for men. It does a lot for them and makes them look less tired. Especially Botox. A little bit of Botox always makes the frown lines go away a little bit.
And you said too I remember we talked once about when coronavirus hit that tons of people are coming to you because of Zoom.
Yes.
Everybody looks terrible on Zoom.
Yes.
So those little things.
High
they see-
definition cameras suck.
That's right. They bring out too much. So if you have a problem with that, come see Andrea
Yes.
at Victory Med Spa.
You can add a little filler, a little Botox.
Be pretty on Zoom.
Yeah.
How do people get a hold of you?
Our phone number is going to be 512-462-3627, extension 6.
And if you had to kind of give people some idea of cost, how do you estimate cost to people when it comes to Botox and fillers?
But by the unit.
Yes, we usually could do it by the unit. We're looking units per is about $12 a unit for Botox, and then fillers are going to start around $600.
And then the traditional number of units that you're going to give for the forehead or for the crow's feet?
Depending on the lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're usually looking average about 20 units per area.
Well, I think Botox sounds very reasonable, and the fillers, since they can last up
Less.
to 2 years, also sounds very reasonable. And how about the BBL laser?
BBLs are amazing. You're looking about $300 for that. And once you get rid of those sunspots, as long as you maintain your skin, they shouldn't be coming back too quickly.
Oh, so the BBL is just a one-time
You'll do
thing?
about 1 to 3 times, and then you may do a touch-up once a year.
All right.
Well,
Awesome.
that's great. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, that was fun. Thank you, Andrea. Can't
Donna.
wait to see you again, girl.
Donna, how do people get a hold of us?
You can call us during the week at 512-238-0762, and I will tell you all about my experience with Andrea. She's amazing and super incredible. It makes me feel pretty every time I come in, so I pay for that, but that's okay. Our website is armormenshealth.com. armormenshealth.com, and then our website or email address is armormenshealth@gmail.com. If you have questions for Andrea specifically, send those to me and I'll get those answered. And you can listen to our podcasts wherever you listen to podcasts for free. Thank you so much again.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
The Armor Men's Health Hour will be right back. If you have questions for Dr. Mystery, email him at armormenshealth@gmail.com.